Hi everyone. I'm gonna share and talk about personal condition and story about my life as an autistic person. Yes, I have autism in general. The first story, how I was born with autism, the reason why I was born with this condition before I was diagnosed with high functioning autism at age 4. My parents were worried I thought I wasn't able to talk, except I'm still able to talk. High functioning autism, that means doesn't matter if it's a male or female, has high functioning. They're really smart in different areas they're good at. Sometimes they might struggle in certain things. For example, in my life, let's say I was at Disneyland or Universal Studios Hollywood, I didn't have a problem being around crowds or animatronic rides. Maybe some artistics had a problem. Not all of them does. Each ones are different. And some of them are still scared of the dark. I don't remember if I was scared of the dark before. Another fun fact about my life, when I was a teenager in high school, I had a cool art teacher named Miss Deal. Yes, she was my real high school teacher. She introduced a movie to the class called Benny and June. Who remembers that 31 years ago back in 93? I remember I watched it for the first time. Decent Johnny Depp movie. I remember I watched Space Jam. No, not the 2021 version. It was the original movie with Michael Jordan, the basketball player. Another thing about my life, I was almost named Jordan, except I'm Tyler. You learned something about me if you didn't know this before. And yes, I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. I remember another thing about my life before. It was still in high school. I watched Good Burger in Miss Griffin's class. I took a test. I'm not really good at taking tests. It was No Child Left Behind. It wasn't really up to me. I just had to follow the requirements. Who remembers taking No Child Left Behind tests? I did really well in some of my classes before. before. I was in the bowling league, and I was in another different bowling league when I was in high school. When I was much younger, before I was in my early 30s, I watched Wild Hogs at the theaters for my 13th birthday, and I saw a movie at Pollock. And this is another thing about my life. Before I was 29, almost this age, I wish there were a cure for autism, but I learned something. There's really not a cure, and each person with high functioning are good at different talents. And I'm also adorable too. That's all I want to share. Bye, everyone.